Good evening, sports fans. The Upper Peninsula Cross Country Finals are just over 2 weeks away in Delta County. Many schools saw the course in the Escanaba Elks Invitational a couple weeks ago. Most of those schools and a few others turned out at the Beauchamp Farm in Flat Rock for another chance to run the 3.1-mile layout. The course begins about 50 feet from the road and heads south. The first unofficial checkpoint is who runs past TV6's Mike Ludlam's first, and that's Negaunee's Clara Johnson. The course does a loop in the first half mile, then crosses the road into some fields and cuts back toward the farm, going around 3 sides of the Flat Rock Cemetery. The last mile and a third covers plenty of farmland south and west of the first loop. Marquette's Lindsey Rudden crossed the finish line first in 18 minutes, 33.8 seconds. Negaunee's Clara Johnson was second 15 seconds later, with Westwood's Katie Edelimaki third in 18:58. Marquette won the girls' large school title by a wide margin as 3 girls finished in the top 5. Negaunee was second and Ishpeming took third in a tiebreaker over Hancock. The small school girls race was held simultaneously. Stevenson won with 33 points, placing 5 in the top 11. St. Ignace was the runner-up with Norway third. Norway's Kira Johnson won in a little over 21 minutes, followed by Stevenson's Caitlin Helveka and Abby Bradfield. To the boys' race, it took a while to figure out who number 900 was. Billy Bone of Rudyard was the leader to TV6's Mike Ludlam in this race. Near the halfway point on the first part of the Flat Rock Cemetery section, it was a 2-boy race between Escanaba's Joey Wolf and the left in black, and it was Marquette's Lance Rambo in red. Rambo would pull away in the final mile and a half to win in 16 minutes. 15 seconds. Wolf was the runner-up 10 seconds later, with Negaunee's Colton Yesney third in 16:41.3. Negaunee had 4 in the top 11 and took the large school team trophy with 44 points. Marquette was second with 62 and Escanaba was third with 80. In the small school team event, North Central was the winner with 43 points. Stevenson was next with 63 and Mid-Peninsula was third with 89. Michael Brown of North Star Academy and Marquette won the individual race by 0.2 of a second over Ironwood's Tim Lorenzen in 18 minutes, 54 seconds. Stevenson's Mark Kappert was third. Marquette hosting Menominee in volleyball. The Maroons are up 17-8, but the Redettes started battling back. Chelsea Wiggins dominates this ball and is too hard for the Maroons to return. Point Redettes. Maroons trying to keep the lead, though. Only up 19-14, but they will get a huge block at the net by Olivia Bax. The Maroons would go on at this point to lead 20-14. The Redettes, though, they would never give up in this set. Tied at 24, the Redettes set up Hannah Belinsky, and she will lightly tap the ball over the defender for the score and the 1-point lead. Redettes now up 26-25, and that would bring up Kelsey Grange to serve. Her serve is too hot to handle, and the Redettes get the ace and the set 27-25. The Ishpeming-Negaunee rivalry has a lot on the line for both programs. Ishpeming is 5-0 and looking to continue their state trips. Negaunee is 6-0 with a mindset to play spoiler to the Hematites. With all this on the line, both coaches and players know that they have to play this game like it's just another game.
In big games like this, we always talk about, what do you do on a big game week? Well, nothing different. We start preparing for a big game day 1 in August.
We try to stay focused this week. It's a big game for us. It's the next game. It's Ishpeming, and these kids know what it means.
We always work week to week. Every game's a big game to us. It just keeps pushing us forward, and then we end up going far because we prepare for every game the same way we prepare for a big game.
It's going to be a big win if we get it. It's like a playoff game. It's my senior year. Just want to get that win on Friday.
Last year, the Ishpeming Hematites defeated the Negaunee Miners 28-0. They renew that rivalry tomorrow at Ishpeming High School. And we do want to announce that Forest Park will be joining the Western 8 Conference and is going to be moved to 8-man football. That was decided by a 4-2 vote with one person who was absent, so it was a 4-2 vote, but there should have been obviously 7 people there. But obviously, Forest Park, great powerhouse team, and now they're going to have to fall back a little bit into 8-man football, but I think they're going to do fantastic.